Alright, I'm going to give my prediction to this fight coming up this weekend. It's finally here. Victor Ortiz against Floyd Mayweather. Started once not to do a video because it seems like anything I read, all the videos that I've been watching, everybody's predicting the same thing. Mayweather by KO, TKO, or decision. And I agree. I mean, I thought, like, how can Victor win this fight? And I've run through so many scenarios of how this fight could go. And I can't figure out how he wins. I mean, I know anything can happen. He has a puncher's chance. Anybody can land a lucky shot. I heard somebody say, who would have ever predicted that Roy gets knocked out by Tarver in the second fight? Who would have predicted that Tyson gets knocked out by Buster Douglas at a time when Tyson was like the most feared man on the planet? That's all true. And that's why, I love boxing, because I want to see, I watch boxing to see, am I going to see something that's never been done? Is this fight going to play out like I think it's going to play out, or am I going to be shocked, for the suspense? But it's just, I don't think we're going to get it. I mean, it's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. Because we can all agree, Ortiz is not going to win a decision. He is not going to outbox Mayweather. So the only thing I'm thinking is he's got to knock him out. I mean, that's the only chance he's got. I watched this fight in the last 2 weeks. I watched the Madonna fight. I watched the Peterson fight. I watched his last fight twice against Berto, and he just makes way too many mistakes. I mean, I'm watching it thinking, man, if he makes these same mistakes and he ain't corrected this with his training for this fight, he's gonna get knocked out. I mean, he comes in squared up. He's a sucker for the right hand. Look how many right hands Berto lands with ease. Because he don't have, he moves his head, but nowhere near enough. He comes in a straight line, and he falls in. And when the rounds go on and he gets tired, it's even more pronounced. I mean, he just falls in, Berto lands uppercuts, and I'm thinking, man, if he does this against Mayweather, Mayweather is going to pick him apart. So hopefully he's corrected that. He comes in square, he falls in, he don't have a jab, and he don't really set his shots up. I mean, how you gonna, in the Berto fight, he hardly ever used a jab. In the McDonough fight, Mayor Stewart even mentioned these guys had totally thrown the jab out the window. Ain't no such thing as a jab tonight. So I look at those fights and I think, okay, they say they got a game plan, but you are what you are. And if I base it on that, he's going to come straight in, just using strength and his youth, and try to be tenacious and walk Mayweather down without using a jab, without setting anything up. That ain't going to happen. I mean, Mayweather have a field day against him if he does that. I think he should try to circle Mayweather. Give Mayweather movement, Have Mayweather turn in a certain way. I'm not a trainer, so I don't know exactly how, but, I just think he should turn it. Because the coming in like Ricky Hatton and say, I'm going to make it a dog fight, I just don't think it's going to work. It's just not going to, because Mayweather can use those same dog tactics, the grappling and mauling the Hatton did. Mayweather stuck his forearm in his face, and with one forearm, and hitting you with the other hand, the elbow. Mayweather can get down and dirty too if he has to. So, is Victor going to try to get in up under Mayweather's shot and try to land those uppercuts like he was doing against Berto, fighting in his chest like he did Berto? I don't know. I don't think it's going to work. It might work for the first 2 or 3 rounds because, Mayweather is a slow starter. And we gotta remember one thing. I know some people don't want to believe this, don't want to just think, just don't apply to Mayweather, but hey, he's not Bernard Hopkins. 34 is not old, but Mayweather relies on reflexes, defense, and supreme. I mean, he's a genius in that. He's a thinker. He outthinks you. Sometimes I think he has these guys beat before they even get in there. But anyway, so if everything you do is based off your reflexes and your defense, I mean, I know he's, and don't get me wrong, technically, there's nobody, Victor he hadn't even come close to what he's going to have in front of his face Saturday night. I mean, he's flawless too. I mean, he rarely does he make a mistake. Only mistakes I think he makes is sometimes, you know, it ain't really a mistake, but if you watch when they shooting a jab or any shot, he pulls back, and if you can time him, when he pulls back a lot, he's about to let something. That's when usually he, you know, pulls back, avoids your shot, and then he counters you with that right, and he comes in, ducking his head like Roy and B-Hop does it too. If you could, you know, some trainers, smart trainers, will say as soon as you see him do that, you take a step back and you shoot something down the center. Other than that, man, Mayweather don't have too many flaws. I'm sorry. He's a genius. I mean, I can't see it. I just can't see it. I think this fight is going to play out like this. I think Victor going to have some success in the beginning. Mayweather's a slow starter. He might land something, might even hurt Floyd. I expect to see Floyd hurt. But Floyd reflexes, even though they supreme, they have slowed down just like a fraction, in my opinion. I think he may catch him one or two times, maybe use his youth and his aggression. But if he don't have no jab, man, after about the third or fourth round, when Mayweather adjusts, Victor gonna get discouraged the second part of the fight, because every time he let his hands go, just like Mosley, he gonna get pop, 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 pop. He gonna get hit, even though Mayweather don't throw the combinations no more. The 2-3 punch combination he does throw, he gonna eat him alive with right hands. He gonna start walking him into stuff, and he may even catch him with that little leaping left hook he likes to throw, where he keeps his foot. Man, Mayweather's a genius, man. I've studied this dude. You know, I'm not really. I'm just a boxing fan, and he's brilliant. He gonna walk. He gonna. But then, you know, and the reason why I think this could be an exciting fight is because ever since Mayweather been back, you know, from the Marquez fight when he came out of retirement, he's fought basically flat-footed and toe-to-toe. Because his reflexes, his quickness, he can stand right there and he don't give you much to hit, you know, because he stands with his shoulder facing you. He gonna give. I just got a feeling, second part of the fight, he gonna give Ortiz all kind of trouble. He gonna be confused. He gonna walk him into punches, and I say he gets him out of there. It's 11 round TKO.